Welcome to another brand spanking new episode of Two Brothers and...
Dude, what the fuck was that?
Hey. All right. Hold on.
This is so. This is.
Aaron, hold on.
It's a new thing with the sucking guy.
No. Okay. Just
fucking.
Just sit right there. Just sit right there, Josh.
You guys told me to do something new.
Shh. I need you to come over here real quick. Eric, can you just hold on?
Yeah.
Josh, I need you to come over here real quick.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that, man? What the fuck was that, dude?
You told me to do something new.
Shut up, okay?
Last episode, you
No.
said
No. This is unacceptable, dude. This is fucking unacceptable. Do you understand? This is the third time that you fucked up. Third time. First it was the pizza. You didn't bring us any.
I bought pizza today, but
Jeez, it's not even the best.
Aaron,
kind of. Okay.
Don't. It's right now. It's me and him.
All right.
You're here right now. Just be on your fucking phone for a second, okay? Josh, this needs to stop. Okay? You turned on the TV the first time. And it was fucking Bama v Superman. That needs to stop.
That was an honest mistake.
The second time you didn't fucking pay for premium.
It's $5
for a
difference.
guy who's a fucking manager and like makes all this money and you can't afford premium.
It's
and then
my Asian
fucking
side. It's my Asian side.
and then you scream. You know my fucking ears are still ringing right now? Do you understand that if we continue with this I'm fucked. The whole vibe is fucked, Josh. You understand?
I don't understand.
God, man.
Sorry, I'm
just,
sorry.
Okay, look, this needs to stop because the next time that this happens, I'm gonna grab that fucking bat that's standing right next to you, and I'm going to fucking Negan you, okay? Your son is gonna be without a father. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that?
No, you're right.
Okay. I'm sorry, man. I love you, okay? Hey, look at me.
Just don't.
I love you, dude, okay? It's fine. I know you make mistakes. You're a little bit up here. It's fine. It's fine.
It's been a long day, man.
No, it's not a long day. It's not a long day. The day's just begun. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Just don't kick me.
Sit the fuck down.
All right.
Sit the fuck down.
Don't kick me out, please.
Oh, my God.
Wait, you're giving him another chance?
Should I?
Just don't.
Should I? Should I be giving you? Let's just start.
What you getting at with the book script? Spit that shit out, man!
Do you want to form an alliance with me?
Absolutely, I do. Good.
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go.
Oh my God, I did not think he was going to do that. That scared me. That actually scared me a little bit.
It's called Two Brothers. It's just called Two Brothers.
And
Friend?
all right, welcome to Two Brothers and
Friend.
yeah, exactly.
Normal.
Good.
Intro.
And we're back to watching X-Men 97. We're on episode 5. Before we begin, let's recap what's been happening. Josh?
Honestly, I don't even think I remember.
We're off to a great start.
Says the guy who's seen it twice or more.
If my memory serves me correctly.
Oh, what the hell? You can watch the recap if you want, or you want to.
The audiences don't know, and that's the problem.
Yeah,
we got to recap.
Okay.
Right?
So we're on episode 5. This is probably, would you say, arguably the most intense?
It's the most intense. I would say this is obviously the best episode of the series and probably one of the greatest episodes of all time, in my opinion.
Of all time in TV history.
In TV history, one of the greatest
Do you agree?
episodes of all time.
This is the Red Wedding episode, as they say.
Oh wow, why they labeled it? But I'll say one, not the.
Yeah, one of the greatest.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, everything leading up to this has been perfectly paced. I
Yes,
think the last
yes.
episode we saw was with Jubilee had her own like thing going on, and I remember you saying that was like the weakest one.
And surprisingly, it was not.
It was not.
Yeah.
We saw it and we were like, this is actually really great. We enjoyed it for the throwback to the video games.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. And then we got to see Storm, and she still has some things to work out. She still doesn't have powers, right?
Yeah, she lost her powers.
And we found out that Forge is responsible for creating the weapon that made her lose her powers.
Don't
Is it
forget he's
Forge?
in love with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and
in
professes
love
his
with her.
love to her. And
How can you not love that man, by the way?
who, Forge?
Yeah, man. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyways, this next episode we're gonna be this is gonna be a good one. This is, well, I mean, we can't let's just get into it,
Yeah.
right? Let's get into it, guys.
Should we skip recaps? Is this
Yeah.
recap necessary?
No, this is not recap necessary. I think we understand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
right?
Good. You're good. Yeah.
Because it's been a hot minute.
It has been a hot minute, but
But let's get to that badass
let's get
intro.
to the fucking intro.
Why
the
we
intro
watch
theme.
this shit. Just for the intro.
Marvel animation. God, I'm still like, after all these episodes, when you told us how it's different every
It's
time.
The best thing about it, right? I would say that I think the start of it always changes as well. I was like, da, da,
Mm-hmm.
da. I think that part always changes too.
No, yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah.
I think right after this one, it's like a more
Ponytail.
somber tone to it.
We got Morph. Morph is not dead, right?
No.
No, he's not dead. He's still good. So far, Josh, who's your favorite character? I think I asked you this before, but fuck it, I'm asking you again. Who was your favorite character so far on the show?
I think overall I would say Storm is up there.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
I would say
We're
Gambit's
always
up there.
skipping shit. Yeah, Gambit. Yeah.
I don't think I have one specific. You know,
Hey, didn't
but-
they? Sorry,
No, you're good.
didn't they? It's kind of like a spoiler. They
What?
showed Nightcrawler, and they like, you know what I'm saying?
Have they introduced Nightcrawler?
yeah,
yet?
they haven't introduced him yet, but he was
Yeah, he
in the
didn't.
intro.
Oh.
Because they
So
changed little
interesting.
pieces of the intros as well.
Yeah.
Different parts.
Sorry, Josh. You were talking about
No, you're good.
your favorite X-Men.
I would say Magneto as well. You gotta put Magneto.
Yeah, that's yours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magneto.
So yours is Magneto.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's a boatload. Who's yours?
Even though I feel like he's kind of been like sidelined a little bit, I think Cyclops is my favorite.
Cyclops.
Yeah.
I think that's good. I think
Yeah,
Cyclops.
he's gonna have
plays a
some big
part.
moments coming up in the show, but yeah, and I just the fact that they're doing him justice just made me so happy when I watched that
I think
first
he's a little
episode.
bitch sometimes.
I mean, you're
Fair
not
to say.
wrong. You're not wrong, but I think when he's fucking kick ass, he's fucking kick ass. You know?
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree
So,
with that.
this location where they go to, is that the same location in the comics of House of X, or is it this is a different?
You talking about Jonathan Hickman's thing?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
Josh.
I don't think you have you read House of X and Powers of X?
House of X. I have not actually. I have
Oh,
not.
really? You haven't read it by Jonathan Hickman? The what's going on?
No, it's just like, is that the same location?
I'm not
Or
sure.
no? Okay,
I'm not
just-
sure.
I just
I don't
wanted-
think
yeah.
so. No, I don't think so. But yeah, here we have Magneto and Rogue. Clearly, they've got some kind of romance.
Yeah, you have
going on,
a
right?
60-year-old man clearly in love with a 22-year-old woman.
That's fucking crazy, man.
It's crazy how like Genosha doesn't just label Xavier as a hero, but Magneto as well.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
That's true.
Like, is he really a hero?
Who?
Magneto.
I say so.
You would
What do
label
you
him?
think?
Like, if you were a mutant and you saw some of the things that Magneto did unethically right,
Mm-hmm.
would you say he was a hero? You would put him up there? It's like saying, like, you know, like during the rights movements for African Americans, you have Martin Luther King and Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Kind of a controversy situation, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you would put him up there? Like,
I think that they both have the same kind of intentions.
Yeah.
I think it's just the way that each one has gone about it. Definitely,
there's a right
yeah,
way of
yeah.
doing something,
And there's a
then
wrong way of
wrong
doing
way
it.
of doing it. And
But
obviously
but
Magneto
both still
was
have
the
that
wrong
right
way.
intention. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean that's how I see it. Anyways.
You would still say it was right though?
Oh man, I don't know.
He tries. to be good. He tries to do the right thing.
That's
but
what makes this interesting, right?
then,
It's like,
and he's like, he points out, like, see what I tell you, like they don't want us to do the right thing, you know, stuff like that. Yeah.
oh, what do you think? You're the one who posed the question, but what do you think?
No, I don't. I don't think you put Magneto on the same level as
Xavier.
In terms of like how morally like
Yeah, man.
they're good.
I don't think you can, right? One is willing to kill another to like bring up some people, right? One is willing to live amongst the people while being different. Isn't that the whole point of like being, I don't know, like culture, right? You know, everything's about culture, but at the end of the day is we have to live with one another, right? You know, that's part of being Americans, right? Is that it doesn't matter like how you comb your hair, how you dress, how you act. You know, it doesn't mean that it has to be a culture of skin color, but it can also mean that we all can talk like together.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
That is a good question.
Yeah. Xavier wanted like humans and mutants to live together. Magneto wanted to be all about the mutants.
Yeah, no, that is, goddamn.
So it's fair to say one was selfish and one was not. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, goddamn, dude, you made a good point.
Hey,
but he's still one of your favorite characters, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because of that.
Think about it too. Is that he wants to do good, right? That's what makes him so great in this series. But because of his history and what he's gone through, he can't. He can't.
God damn. That's what makes him such an interesting character, though. Yeah.
Right? You know, if Xavier was in this episode, besides Magneto, he would still do the right thing. But because of what Magneto has gone through and what is in his birth, right? He can't.
Damn. Okay, you guys are talking about how it's a really good. It's paced well, right?
The whole show.
The whole show, yeah. I agree too. But like, you think they should have saved this later, like later on?
No, I think this comes in at a perfect time.
You think it's like critical to do this?
Yeah,
like
oh yeah, definitely.
In the middle, like
so. I was afraid that was the case too.
Like it was gonna peak up there.
It was gonna peak, right?
Yeah.
But there was still some highlight moments. You know, the storm getting her powers was up there. Wolverine situation. So
I also just like spoilers. I like how it still just comes back to Magneto and Charles and their opposing views on how they want the world to be like, to coexist with the world and the humans and stuff like that. Like it still comes down to that, them butting heads towards the end.
We watched this like towards the end, right? Like the last couple episodes, right?
Yeah.
So this was coming out weekly, wasn't it?
Weekly, yes. Yeah.
Dude, imagine when we would watch this and waiting for the next episode.
Yeah, I know, right?
But the next episode is like like it does another thing. It doesn't follow. It's not a continuation from the last one.
Kind of like a filler episode.
So you're like, God damn it! Like,
well, that brings up a good question. So we do live in an age now where a lot of shows they just drop all the fucking episodes at once. This is one of those rare instances where it's like weekly. Do you prefer weekly or do you prefer when it just drops all at once, Josh? Weekly.
The build up.
The build up, right? Yeah, do you think Breaking Bad would have been as good had they just dropped all the episodes like for the final season?
No.
Yeah, I think so. What do you think?
I would say there's shows that
you just want to see all the fucking episodes.
And the others like, okay, I gotta recover from what I just saw, and talk about it,
So think about when you were like young, before like TiVo, DVR.
Fucking TiVo, Jesus Christ! Yeah, I forgot.
The going out and playing, hanging out with your friends and shit. It's a specific time I need to go home to watch a show.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Because if I don't get home in time,
you're gonna miss it.
I'm gonna miss it. My frustration with my 5-year-old right now is that he has access to watch anything and everything, and he knows it.
Wow!
Like he'll come to me and he'll be like, "Hey, I want to watch this," and I'll be like, "It's not on," and he's like, "Yeah, it is."
Shit, he knows.
He just knows because that's the the benefits of having Netflix.
Everything at the palm of your fucking hands, man.
You know, but the feeling of just back in the day, it's like, I remember when Batman the animated series came out, they played it late because it was very mature. So it was like prime time. I think it was like playing at like 4:30, 5:30. I remember it was on before The Simpsons. So The Simpsons, let's say, was on at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
I remember I had to come home at 5:30 or something
go watch
like that,
it.
just so I
See
can
it.
watch Batman the animated series in the evening.
God, I don't want to get too far away from that, but I mean, it still kind of relates to it still relates to the X-Men in the sense that that's what makes the show good, right? Is that like it was weekly, it did drop every week. I think that added to the experience, and I kind of also agree with movies too. You know, like there's a feeling of being able to go buy a ticket, going out, and a movie attracting you enough to go out and see it and sitting down. Like that shit is not.
Yeah.
It's going away.
Yeah.
You know, nowadays you can just wait a month and you can watch it on your fucking TV.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, there is no line. You don't have the stress of pick your seat early, sit anywhere. Again, it's just like we're spoiled. We're spoiled.
I agree.
Hey, thoughts, guys. What do you think of the Cyclops, Jean Grey, Wolverine love triangle?
You said it only existed in the shows, right?
Yeah, it started in the show.
I don't really care for it. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
Whatever's.
Why do you think they implemented that?
Drama.
Just to add drama?
Just to add drama, I think.
Yeah. They also did it in the movies, too, right? Like
they added it. It was a continuation. Yeah.
I also feel like that kind of killed the momentum a bit, having that... I did a Macho Man thing. Did you see that?
What about this scene right here?
Cyclops, they're interviewing him, right?
Yeah,
That's
they're
what
interviewing him,
yeah.
and he's just pretty much saying that the humans are ungrateful, and he's
It's starting to sound a lot like Magneto.
I know.
Like
Do you
Magneto's
think this is eventually going to bring a villain Cyclops?
That'd be fucking cool. That would be sick. I think. I mean, we haven't seen that before.
Yeah.
You can tell like he's on the brink of fucking like, you know.
Who's that? Wolverine? He looks very dapper. Who's that guy? I don't know who that guy is.
Sebastian Shaw.
Oh, okay.
Come on, bro.
Is that Vision? Who's that? I don't. Yeah, dude. So when you watched this originally, Josh, were you prepared for what was about to happen?
No,
You know?
I was not.
God, it took you off guard,
Oh,
right?
dude, it hits hard.
God damn.
Is Emma Frost as good as she is, if that makes sense.
Like you think she's
She's like always in the comic books now.
Yeah,
Like-
she plays a big part in, like, she becomes an X-Men. She starts dating Scott. Whatever's.
She's okay.
She's just
I think they were
whatever?
just like, it was like at the time, because New Mutants, Jean Grey was killed again for the third time. And I feel like they just need another, like, mind reader.
Okay.
So they brought her in. I wouldn't say I'm, like, well known about her, but I think she's just whatever's, my opinion.
So when you're watching this particular scene with Magneto, are you watching and you're going like, I don't know if I still trust this guy. Does he have
Oh,
ulterior
yeah, I think
motives?
you question him.
You
that.
still question him to this
In the
point?
entire series. I don't think at one
There's not a
point-
moment where you're just like, maybe he is going to
He's
No.
he's playing both sides.
he's playing both sides.
Well, if you read the comics too, like, how many times does he go back and forth? You know, how many times is he good? How many times is he a villain?
Yeah,
You know, like, you never know. I think right now he is good.
I think so. I mean, from what I've been reading with House of X, I'm rereading it again. He's still all for mutants and doesn't give a fuck
Yeah.
about like humans. So it's he's still Magneto, so. But yeah,
And that's another thing too, is anytime you go political, you know, he's like doing this thing with Rogue where, like, you know, they're going to rule over Genosha. She's going to be his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't even tell her, we're doing it for politics reasons. Are you doing it for the good? Right?
right. Like he still
like,
has
now
a hidden
it's-
agenda type.
Yeah,
of,
it's not authentic. It's business before, you know.
But then there's that episode that we saw. I think it was episode 2 where he's like having to talk to all those people in the courtroom or whatever the fuck was happening. Like that speech he gave, like you felt.
Well, that's
those
the right
words,
type of
right? Yeah.
politics, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the right type of
fair
politics.
enough.
This is the wrong aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's the politician that puts on a show. There's a politician who does what's right for the people, puts people first. So that's why like Magneto is such a unique character because he goes back and forth, whereas Xavier is
just straight like
line.
I'm not. Yeah.
So why is the news at the mansion?
They're interviewing the X-Men, dude.
But why?
Well, why?
I don't even fucking know. Don't even look at me. I don't remember, man. This is what happens when we don't watch this shit for quite some time.
Was it because of...
This is why we watch the recaps, baby.
Yeah,
because they captured that Magneto, or no?
I think it was the whole thing about the... with the Senate and all that crap. But you have to like think too, like when she was having a baby and the doctor wasn't willing to help. Like that's real, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people out there that are people of color,
just like that. Like who doctors don't want to.
I've heard, that people will judge you by your last name and treat you different at the hospital because they assume that you have the worst type of insurance.
Damn, really?
Absolutely, it's a real thing, man.
Shit.
That's the world that we live in. Right? It's not about helping people. It's who has valid insurance, who pays my bills.
See, I don't get why she's mad at Scott. Like, Scott didn't know that it was,
Well, that's what Josh brought up, too. I was like, damn, you must feel for Scott. Like, he's...
Yeah, Jean, calm down, lady.
And this is the real Jean.
Yeah.
Ponytail.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yep. It has been a hot minute, Josh. But I'm just trying to,
Should have watched them recaps.
So, Josh, what's another... If they're going to do something in this style of animated... What's another team you want to see, or another show like this that you want to see? Who? Spider-Man?
Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah.
All right, that is an easy choice, and it kind of he does make a cameo here, so yeah. What do you think? Do you want to see Spider-Man animated?
Yeah.
I think that you think they will.
They should because this did well, right?
Yeah.
So I can see that happening.
They're working on season 3 of this fucking show. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Like,
without the creator.
That's fine.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah. I mean,
wild. It's wild. This runs deep. This runs deep. Is it really a relationship if you can't touch the person?
I think so, man. There's still that.
Like Gambit doesn't care about that. He just wants to be with her, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. Can she touch Magneto or no?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So that's one of the reasons why she does gravitate towards Magneto, because...
She can touch him?
She can touch him, yeah.
Damn, man. That does suck for Remy, though, huh?
But he says something like deep.
Yeah.
Some Titanic shit going on.
Dude, she's like 19 years old. Let me ask you guys this, though, too. Do you think Gambit is an overrated character?
No.
No.
Well, I mean, do you go to the comic book store and see Gambit #1 every so often? Like,
I did last time.
Did you?
Just dropped $200.
I'm going to send this to your wife, Josh. So that she knows.
Please don't.
No, I don't think he's overrated, though. I mean,
You don't think so?
No.
Do you think the fans that actually are Gambit fans are legit Gambit fans?
No, that's a good question. I don't know about that.
Think about
I don't know about that. I mean, are you a real legit Gambit fan there?
I'm starting to.
Yeah.
Same here. I think I appreciate him more.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's that great of a character, if you want my honest opinion.
What?
Yeah. Well, who's an overrated
Wolverine?
Wolverine? Yeah.
I agree with that. I think Wolverine is overrated.
He's great, but yeah, he's definitely
He
like
overshadows all the other X-Men.
yeah.
Which is kind of, you know.
I mean, 'cause when you think of X-Men, you think of Wolverine.
I know.
That's like
that's
the first
the
thing that
thing,
comes-
yeah.
Right here, guys.
God damn.
So deep. That runs deep.
But then that does come back around towards the end, right?
Oh,
Josh?
shit.
Right?
Oh, damn.
Which makes us
Some things are deeper than skin.
damn, man. The writing, right?
So good.
The writing is so fucking good.
So good. So I think this is like a part where we talked about earlier, you know, bringing a level of animation and animation, right? And then the feeling and the dialogue.
Yeah.
That's what this brings to the table. It hits you hard, dude. And the watcher in the background.
Right?
By the way.
Yeah.
Those of you that have not picked up Grant Morrison's new X-Men, you have to, because this pulls straight from it. Please do read it. It's so fucking good, by the way.
And also, I would, if I'm gonna recommend also an X-Men book, House of X, Powers of X. I'm currently rereading through it.
How old is that? When did that come out?
2019?
Mm-hmm.
2018 or 2019, I think.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, so shit is about to go down. We're reaching the climax. You knew something was gonna happen. Like things are going a little too good, right?
I wasn't
Like,
expecting it
No, yeah.
when I watched it. I wasn't expecting it.
I kind of wish you didn't tell me that it was like a red wedding. 'Cause
Yeah,
I feel like
I
it
fucked
did.
up.
I think
Yeah.
it gave a little too much. Because when I
Yeah.
saw it, I was like, I'm waiting for it now.
But that's how I got you into the series, right?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that's true.
It's kind of a rock and a hard place, man.
See, when I was seeing this episode and when I saw that politician there, I got a gut feeling that she had something to do with it, you know? Like, why is she doing there, you know?
Well, yeah. Well, what yeah.
You know?
Did a part of you think it was like maybe Mystique?
Oh, what? Yeah.
Oh.
I kind of felt like it was, you know?
I don't
think it
put
is
that-
now,
Yeah,
obviously,
no,
but-
yeah.
But it's just how do you not have like something this big without Mystique playing in the backgrounds? But
Yeah.
she's kind of an overrated character as well,
Mystique?
thanks to Jennifer Lawrence.
I forgot you played her. So that tells you how forgettable she was, I think.
Yeah.
Damn. I keep forgetting that they made those other movies. Besides First Class and I guess even Days of Future Past, like I forgot.
They're not
They made
memorable.
those other- yeah.
Yeah, they're not memorable.
If you didn't like, if the people are just listening to the music, they think we're probably watching porn right now, dude.
Kind of starting to look like
Right?
one.
Yeah. Like it's getting a little steamy in here, and I'm not talking about your room, Josh. This fucking episode is
Calm
about
down.
to. Oh goddamn! I don't know if I'm ready for this, man.
It's a reality check for her.
Goddamn. Here's Cable, right?
Yeah, you see that thing just teleport in like that. The fact that they also do time travel in this series, they do it so well because it played such a big part in the original series. I think like in the first season they had like Bishop, and they introduced Bishop. They did Days of Future Past. I think the third season.
Oh, damn. I just hit hard right there.
Oh yeah, I'm taking
Fuck.
it away. Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just comes out of nowhere, and they do it so well.
You didn't have time to save his mom, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, let's. This is where things start to get really, really fucking good.
Damn.
Everybody
Jesus.
just dies.
Jesus,
There's just
man.
no running from this thing, which is crazy.
And here's Nightcrawler. Yeah.
Good save by Nightcrawler.
Also, yeah, I also love the different little renditions of the theme song that comes in every now and again
Yeah.
in the episodes.
Agree.
So good, dude. Now, Edgar, like, I haven't seen this without any kind of context. Did you think that Remy was gonna bite it?
What do you mean? Sorry?
When you were watching it for the first time, did you think he was gonna?
Albert, I got spoiled.
Oh, that's. Oh my god, that's right. That's right.
YouTube? Dang, dude. That's the worst.
Yeah. So when I saw
Goddamn.
that, it's like, I already knew.
Well, then what about you, Josh? When you first saw this, were you just like,
No, I
you didn't know anyone was gonna go? You were just like,
I was so blown away. Like Edgar said, it hit hard. So
But seeing it at full context, yeah.
it still hit
Yeah.
hard, right? Yeah.
Dude, right here, yep.
see, like he wants to do good. He wants to be the hero. See, like he says all the right things. He's doing all the good, like the right
Yeah,
things,
yeah.
and then. Oh yeah, never buy a Vizio, guys. So
Clearly,
Huh?
I can see why the.
yeah, that's just happens. Don't
It
ever
just-
buy a Vizio.
I think we did buy a
We did.
video like a long time ago.
Man.
I think this is like the official sponsor for like Walmart TVs now.
For what?
For Walmart TVs, like Walmart, like
Yeah,
fucking.
That's where we
yeah,
got it
so-
from.
God, yeah, this.
I think what makes it worse too is
Wait, so it's just one Sentinel?
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a big giant
Oh, okay,
sentinel,
okay.
and then it's just feeding out
It's
like
a
massive
mega
Dude, yeah,
sentinel.
he hits Xavier. Xavier's statue falls and kills all these mutants,
Damn, man.
and then it's just I can't be that person. Flashback from like, oh man, flashback of like the Holocaust, massacre
Yeah.
of mutants. So
Damn, look
good,
at that, man.
And then just whipping it in the
Jesus,
face
that's
with
so
a fucking
fucking
train.
cool. Yeah. God, there goes the music. Oh, God damn it. I'm just.
So fucking good. So fucking good. Do you think any chance of anybody coming back?
Well, you know, Edgar, you have your theory about Gambit, right? You think Gambit's gonna come
Well, they
back?
hinted it towards the end.
Yeah, yeah. And you know he does, right?
Yeah.
In the,
Yeah.
in the story arc.
Oh, in the comic books?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's willing to sacrifice himself.
Well, how does Magneto survive from this? Did he even provide any context in that?
Nah.
Nothing, right?
I don't think so.
Hey, how do you know that kid talked German?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he talked to him in German. How do you know? Okay, just
I love the silence.
And then here comes Gambit. Oh, yeah. I think at this point is when I was like, yeah, I think...
There's no way that would have killed her, though, right?
No, man. I don't think so.
Dang.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah.
Fuck. I think he's got like the best fucking lines in the show.
Yeah. So fucking good.
Great send off, man.
Yeah.
Well, temporary send off, man.
Unless the show gets canceled. But anyways,
no, it's not gonna get fucking canceled, dude. Come on. Are you out of your mind?
Man. Oh yeah, you know who else is the weakest? It's Morph. But anyways.
Yeah, that's kind of true though, right? Yeah, I mean, he knows how to shapeshift, but he doesn't know how to like actually. Like,
just gives you like nostalgia.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I think like, that's his whole role in this whole show was. But did this turn you into a fan of animation, Josh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Watching this, did
I
it
never
make
said
you
I
feel
was
like?
never a fan of animation.
I feel like you got like a gripe with it though. Like that's not.
I don't think it can be on the same level as live action cinema.
So if they did this in live action, it would be better.
I think it would. Yeah, or it has the potential to be terrible. No, this is great. This is great. Don't get me wrong. This is on another level of animation.
Yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse is.
I think he got
level.
you, one of me.
Get out of here. Alberto's cheerleader. No, I animation is. It's a very like how many animated movies out there are like again talking about like perfect, right?
Yeah.
How many animations are out there that are perfect?
Ratatouille.
Toy Story.
Toy Story.
You showed that to your son. You're gonna tell him that that's not.
It's perfect.
Come on, man. Toy Story. You know what?
I agree. I don't disagree. It was,
it was
before its time, but also like the advantage of like going from animation to CGI type of like 97. That's kind of a big deal, right? It's a great story. And don't get me wrong. Have you guys seen Arcane?
Mm-hmm.
Great. That's probably one of the best animated series, if not the best animated series.
I disagree.
No, with
you putting that above Batman?
With the animated series?
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
You have Batman right there.
Yeah, I still
throw that shit out then if you don't like it. Throw that shit out, man.
There's certain things about Batman the animation that is flawed. Okay, there's some cringe moments in it. Okay, Arcane, like the when you talk about like a girl in the beginning, Jinx, whose sister tells her, "I don't want anything to do with you anymore." She also killed her father figure.
Yeah.
And then you see her break down and she's crying, and you feel for her. And you see her break at that moment.
Yeah.
Like that is on another level of animation. This is on another level of animation. But what is no man, there's a reason why.
And it's been two brothers. And
No, we're gonna take. We're gonna.
No, you asked for my opinion.
We're gonna talk about this.
Hold on.
What?
We just finished the episode.
No,
I'm
let's
gonna,
talk about the
yeah.
Okay, fair. But I got a little carried away. Where do you rank this so far?
This is the best episode of the series.
So far?
Best at 10.
Okay. What about you?
Yes, it's one of the best.
Is it the best?
Out of the whole series of this season? Yes. And I want to say something. I think this is where people start loving Gambit.
Yeah.
That's why you get all
the
this
casual fans and
yeah.
shit like that. I think so too.
It was definitely a redemption story, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, someone as selfish as a thief is willing to sacrifice himself.
I think the genius about this episode is no one's safe. They convince you in this episode like anyone can fucking die. And that's what made it so fucking
rewatching
good.
it now, and when the imposter Gene was talking to Cable, and it's like, who are you? And he looks into his eyes like, you made it.
Yeah.
And he's like leaving, and he's, I'm sorry, Mom. And she's like, for what? Then you see the green fucking blast. Yeah. To me, that was like,
that's a good. And all the lines from Gambit too.
Gambit
with Rogue, that whole scene that we watched when they were getting deep. Yeah, no, I agree. This is by far the best episode of the first season in the series, obviously, I think. But that's what makes this show great, is that it continues to, if it doesn't get better, it still continues to stay on that that level.
It never proves me wrong, right? We had a filler, not so filler. It actually does justice.
Yeah.
Actually puts Jubilee on the map. Actually made me appreciate her a little bit more.
Yeah.
There is no downtime in this show. There is no fault.
Yeah,
that's
I agree.
10
out of 10. Just stop saying the fucking end. We'll be right back. And we are back. And Josh is gone. So we're going to do the next episode. This is episode 6. We are here with an Eric. And so we're just going to move on from that. That's good. Right, guys?
Yeah.
We're ready for the next
going.
episode. Yep. Episode 5 was a devastating episode. They left us on a devastating note.
Yeah.
Should we watch the recap?
Sure.
All right.
We don't have someone interrupting.
Yeah, finally, for fuck's sake, dude. Jesus Christ. You know what he said?
What?
He said he has to go take a shit, but he's not comfortable shitting in the house. So he's going to go, to a fucking Walmart, 10, 12 miles from here or some shit.
Okay.
I don't fucking know, dude. But he's gone. And we have Eric here. He's going to be joining us for episode 6. And we're going to have a great time. It's going to be, honestly, a lot more fun without Josh. Oh my God. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I think he's just actually broke, dude.
Go away.
The small water bottles, the little Caesars. I don't think his fucking plumbing works. That's why he's not taking a shit in the house.
Oh.
Well, the AC doesn't work either.
The AC doesn't fucking work either.
Just a lot of things that this guy's not doing right.
Look at all this shit he could be selling right now, too. Why is he keeping that fucking football there? I don't understand.
Right, let's see.
I don't understand.
The intro's different.
We'll see. Look, all right, so...
Oh, look, see? Magneto's not there.
Magneto, he would begin the intro, right?
Yeah, he would.
So he's not in the beginning. This episode is going to be kind of critical to the overall story because we're seeing Xavier return.
Yes.
We're going to see what he's been up to this whole time.
And they introduced Nightcrawler, sorry.
Cable. And it's also a Storm episode too, right?
Mm-hmm. No, she didn't have her own little...
Are you sure?
Not yet, no.
I thought it goes back and forth between her and
when
Charles
she gets
Xavier.
her powers, they show her.
Well, that's right. Yep.
So, Eric, you know anything about the X-Men?
To be completely honest, I know very little. So this is a new experience for me. Okay. So I'm excited.
You're going to be in for a treat with this one. I mean, so you've seen the animations, right? You've seen the show of the X-Men?
Are you referring to the original?
Yes, yeah.
I have not.
Okay.
I know of
the
of original.
So that's the same thing with me. So I watched a little bit of it. Edgar's more like, you've seen more of it, right, Edgar?
I don't remember it, but yeah.
Yeah. And so that's with me too, is like I know of it too. I seen like the first 2 episodes, and that's about it.
How dialed in are you guys with the X-Men universe?
Not as dialed in as Josh is. 100%.
Josh is very dialed in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows. He's the fucking X-Men expert. But I think for me, I started getting into the X-Men the same way that I think a lot of people my age did, which is the movies. The Bryan Singer, right? Bryan Singer directed them? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
He may have directed the first one.
Third one, I say.
The third one?
Yeah.
He's saying I gotta look this up. I'm not sure.
Look it up.
He did direct one of the films.
Yeah,
I know
he
he
did.
directed one of the films.
I think it's the third one that he directed.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that was my actual introduction to the X-Men, was through the live action films.
Is that what's his face from Guardians?
Who? Ronan?
Yeah.
Ronan the Destroyer?
Yeah.
I think so.
Or are we just making shit up?
No, he's that's Ronan, yeah.
Okay.
Because he has the hammer too.
Oh, okay.
He has the hammer too.
See, that's why he's, he
When
doesn't
did-
look
when
that
did it come
purple
out?
as in the movie.
When did the movie come out? I forgot.
2001, I think.
2001?
You're talking about the first X-Men, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first X-Men, yeah. That's correct. Yes.
Josh, who directed the first X-Men film?
Hey, look, it's a good thing that Josh is not here, because he's... Oh, my God.
So, guys,
the political implications between... Guys, what do you think of... Like, no. I think that was Eric, that was like a diss to Josh. You just saying like... So, Josh, what do you think? Because he's not even fucking here.
Hey, Josh, what's going on right now in this episode?
Yo.
I thought
Empty
about
chair over
texting
there.
him, but I don't know.
You're right, Eric. Bryan Singer did direct the first X-Men.
Okay, that's what I
the
thought.
first X-Men, yeah.
They do the third one.
I don't know. Let me also take a look. I
think he did, because...
That's what I'm thinking. He did all of them.
Okay, I think he did all of them, too.
But I'm not... Yeah, he did. He did too. Let me look at 3... Brett Ratner.
Oh, that's the guy.
Brett Ratner did 3. So you've seen the live action films, Eric?
I have. Excuse me. I have seen some of the live action films. I actually kind of liked the X-Men films. I did not see the third one.
Mm-hmm.
I did watch First Class. Josh actually had me watching some of these a while ago.
Uh-huh.
So I remember I watched First Class. I liked it quite a bit.
This is Josh. It's great.
Yeah.
It's a little flawed. It's great.
It's a perfect film.
Yeah.
It's a perfect film.
It's a perfect movie. Guys, what do you think about fucking Deadpool 1? And he just fucking fucks off. Anyways, guys, so this episode is we're seeing the return of Charles Xavier. When we watched it, we were like, what the fuck's he doing on a different planet, man?
Yes.
I had to look it up and be like, why is he on here? And I still don't remember what he's on here, what he's doing here.
Ain't that fucked up, though? He faked his own death and left his...
To go on vacation, basically. Fuck that, dude. Come on, man.
And just now, like towards the end of the episode, he gets that vision of what just happened.
I know.
And he drops everything and goes back. If I was the X-Men, I would say, dude, where the fuck were you?
Where the fuck have you been? Why did you josh us and just fucking leave, dude? Like, what are you doing? I don't know, dude. It's a little bit jarring for me watching this episode, not having seen X-Men 95, because I'm just like, I don't know what he's doing on this fucking planet. Obviously, with what happened last episode, would you say this is the weakest one so far?
Nah, I don't want to sound fucked up, but like the storm shits,
you just don't really care for?
No.
Damn, man.
Like it's necessary because she's getting her powers back.
Yeah.
It should have been more, I don't know, like intriguing. I don't know, like What do you?
Yeah, it just didn't grab you. As you're saying, it didn't grab you.
Well, after what we saw, for fuck's sake.
That's true. That's a good point.
If they're gonna do like the fillers back to back, yes.
Right.
Then the what just happened? You know, the death of so-called Magneto and Gambit. You know.
Goddamn. So, Eric, you said you watched. What was it? The First Class, right?
Yes.
Did you watch Apocalypse? Did you watch all the other ones?
I did not see Apocalypse.
I think you dodged a bullet on that one.
I believe it was the first X-Men film, and then the second, and then First Class. I didn't see the one with Apocalypse.
Oh, okay.
So you say you're not a big fan of the X-Men. What does speak to you from the Marvel universe, if anything at all?
I think, I'll speak to that briefly. I don't necessarily think it's about the Marvel universe. I think it's about how the Marvel cinematic universe came to life over the last 20 years. I have always felt like that a great villain. Like, we were just watching this a second ago with Josh when he was here. He was talking about Magneto. And I think, like, you have to have a great villain in order to really love, I think, a film, or if you're reading a book. I don't feel like the Marvel Cinematic Universe provided like great villains all the time.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Yes. I agree.
Right, when you watch The Dark Knight, you fall in love with Heath Ledger and his role. I think if he was a terrible Joker, nobody would have cared. Because I don't think Christian Bale is like a great Batman.
Yeah.
He's a good Batman, but I don't know if he doesn't make the film, right? So I think with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, for me personally, it was just the lack of a great villain. That's it.
No, I agree. I think more consistent than not, the Marvel Cinematic Universe just has bad villains. I think other than Thanos, I think. Which, I mean, what do you... I don't know. Well, what you were talking about...
in a film? I mean, I think he made a small appearance, right? I'm talking about just the film. Not necessarily talking about the cinematic.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily speaking to Marvel as a whole, as they've, from day one, in the pages of the comics, evolving. I think they've had very attractive characters, very attractive villains. I think villains like Venom, who were not... executed well, right? It just sucks to see.
It's the execution.
The execution of it gets ruined. You know what I mean?
Damn.
See, that's what I'm telling you.
What?
If you're gonna do a superhero show, movie, whatever, you have to have someone that knows the source material.
Yeah, I
you can
agree.
tell when someone knows what
that knows their shit versus someone who doesn't.
I think that's what works when they're
I agree.
If they're gonna do anything comic book related.
So here we're seeing, you were wrong, by the way. This is Storm's episode 2, not just Charles Xavier's.
You said it, not me.
No, I said this is the whole, also Storm, and we're also seeing Charles Xavier come back. And you were just like, no, it's not yet. No, Storm has her own episode.
No, I didn't.
Whatever, dude.
You're ready to shut out, dude.
No, I'm not. So yeah, Storm this is her path to getting back her powers, right?
And this is what Josh was saying. In the episode, she's gonna have her own intro.
Yeah. Just wait, guys. So what do you think about the romance between Forge and Storm? Because Forge, who wouldn't love that guy?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's a masterpiece. I don't know, dude. I'm so glad he's over at Walmart taking a shit, because if he were here right now, I'm telling you, man, the way he yelled into the mic. My ears are still fucking ringing right now.
Still?
I
don't know why you gave him a second chance.
I'm thinking we might kick him off the podcast.
We got Eric now.
Yeah, Eric is non-problematic.
So
how's
Eric,
the AC in your house, Eric? Is it good?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Do you have good AC or in your house,
air conditioning?
We want to know if we should record at your house.
You don't got
Josh, air conditioning works.
Water bottles.
Yeah, I will make sure to provide full-size water bottles. Maybe that's why he's at Walmart.
Oh, hey, that's a good. He's taking a shit, picking up some water bottles. God damn, man, Josh is just. It's all over the place, dude.
Yeah.
Lately, I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe it's like a midlife crisis or some shit.
He didn't bring fucking snacks again. It's either one thing or the other.
God, dude. I feel like we're just this is the shitting on Josh part of the episode because he's just.
Well, he did yell at your fucking ears.
Yeah, he did yell at my ears. Fucking thing. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah. Anyways, fucking Charles here, just enjoying life on, I don't know, this other planet, this other universe. Yeah, it's this whole thing of like he's gonna be indoctrinated to this whole like civilization and shit. But this, I don't know what's her name. We weren't paying attention, but like she's like saying like, nah, but he's not fucking, he's from Earth and shit. And he's like, well, you know, he's bald, so he's one of us. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. So, yeah, man, I think this is definitely the weakest episode. I think.
Yeah, totally.
Of 97 of X-Men 97. I agree. It's, oh my god.
In your opinion, Eric, which one's like the best villain of all? Not all time, but like. And let's do in comics first, if you want to narrow it down like that.
Okay.
That's a loaded
are
question.
We
right?
spanning across DC, Marvel, anything?
Anything.
Okay.
ADW, Image, whatever.
Ooh. You put me on the spot.
Sorry.
It's a loaded question. Man.
That's a loaded question.
Okay, let me go. I guess I'll start. Negan is one of my favorites.
Negan is a good. I mean,
or what do you think?
Dude, I don't know.
Come on, Negan.
After what he did with Glenn.
Are you with that shit?
No. In the comic books, I feel like, did he ever reach another height like that? What?
He fucking. Hold on, I'm trying to think here.
Yeah, if you have to think, then it's not really good. All right.
Oh, he I think during the All Out War run, he Rick slit his throat.
Yeah. Oh, and he still fucked him up.
He broke his fucking leg in half.
All right, fair enough.
And the other one, he cut off Alpha's head off, and fucking put it in a fucking.
Okay, that's a good. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. I see. I see you.
But the thing is about him, he okay. What were you going to say? Something? Sorry.
No. I wasn't going to go ahead.
Oh, okay. What about you? What?
Who's one of my favorite villains
in comics?
In comic books. See, I agree with Josh. Josh. Fucking. I agree with Eric. It's a loaded question. I don't know, dude. I feel like one of the best. I mean, you gotta go with Joker, dude.
Joker?
You gotta go fucking Joker. You know, he's one of the best. I think he has a lot of reiterations. I think that adds to it. God damn, dude, I don't know. Best fucking villains. Well, all right, let's contain it into the Marvel universe. Who's one of your favorite villains in the Marvel comics? In comics.
Oh, in comics. Okay, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
No.
So, what was yours again? Did you pick one?
Yeah, I picked Joker.
Would you pick Negan from The Walking Dead?
Yeah, Joker.
Yeah,
it's an easy, like, low hanging fruit.
Easy to say.
Yeah.
I'm not hating.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
no.
He's probably he might be the most popular villain of all time.
No, I agree. Yeah.
I think he probably is.
Yeah. But like, I'm trying to think of like a.
Wait, who, Negan or Joker?
No, I think Joker's got to be the most popular of all time. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's a reason.
No, yeah, there's a reason. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you one, or I'll give you a couple.
Sweet.
Okay.
And I'll dive into one of these later, but I'll just say it quickly now. I really liked the Triceratons from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle universe.
Okay.
We can kind of dive into it later.
Yes.
But they're actually one of the oldest villains.
Really? I didn't know that.
And most prominent of the franchise.
I never fucking heard of those guys before. Okay.
Have they ever showed him in the...
You got to be a real one.
Oh, really?
No,
okay.
that's not an indictment on.
No,
Yeah.
Well, you trying to say I'm not a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan?
I'm just getting you warmed up.
All right.
That's
okay.
all.
All right.
Getting you prepared.
Right.
Hey, you gotta get your ducks in
knowledge
a row. Let's get the research going.
All right.
I'll go one more.
Okay.
All right.
I am gonna pick Bane. I named my youngest son.
Oh, really?
Correct. So, I actually read the Nightfall comics before the film.
I know. Yeah.
So, I thought that the film... I actually liked The Dark Knight Rises a lot. I thought that their interpretation of that Bane character... I think it could have been better, but I understand he was probably the most realistic character they could have used, or that Christopher Nolan could have used, where he didn't really have to change a ton, because he didn't look. He never went outside into the universe of gods. Like, these were people he was using. Like that Batman universe was like real people. This was not something like
it's grounded.
Yeah, Superman wasn't going to just arrive. There was never going to be a Wonder Woman. It wasn't ever going to be like that.
Yeah.
So I think Bane was probably the easiest. When you look at the characters he used in the first two films, it had to be Bane, because you think about, like, what do you get, Mr. Freeze? You can't use him.
Yeah, in the Christopher Nolan universe, I agree. I don't. But that would have been interesting to see what he would have done with his iteration of a Mr. Freeze for Christopher Nolan.
That'd be cool,
right?
Yeah.
We never seen him do a fucking.
No,
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Either one.
I mean, he did a sensational job making it grounded and real.
Yeah.
It could have been a disaster. He's not really known to making films that are. I mean, aside from Interstellar, which still felt very.
Grounded, kind of?
Grounded and realistic. Yeah. Like, I didn't ever feel like I was watching something that was too far into the future. Does that kind of make sense?
No,
it still felt
I
like...
I agree. Totally,
like,
yeah, that makes sense.
This could be going on right now.
Yeah. No, I agree. Oh, shit. We're watching X-Men 97.
So...
What's
this
happening?
a shitty episode? Is that why we're not even paying attention?
Yeah, I think so, man.
But here's Josh saying, this is important, guys. Okay.
Well, guys, hold on, because let's get back to the politics of the fucking, all right, dude, come on, all right? Not everything needs to be analyzed and talked about, so that's what we're kind of just, moving away from talking about 97. Look, after that episode...
Yeah, we gotta
recover, dude.
Let's just go, like you said, it's nothing interesting. They're trying to accept if they want Charles Xavier.
Do they want Charles Xavier?
And either way, he leaves.
He
so
fucking leaves anyways. Yeah, and then Storm is going through her whole thing and stuff like that. But it does feel like there's a lot of deep cuts here, though. A lot of characters that you don't normally see in the comic books being, used in the show. All right, well, let's flip the question. What's the worst villain?
In comics?
Yeah, in comic books.
You go. I went last time.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Worst villain? God damn, dude, that is a good question. Would it be controversial for me to say the Riddler?
The Riddler?
Yeah. As one of the worst villains.
Well, after what you I read One Bad Day.
Oh, you read it? What'd you think? It was good?
Are you saying the Riddler as a whole, like in every...
Oh, there you go.
Every
That's a good
adaptation of the Riddler?
Okay, all right.
Or are you talking about the most recent adaptations, Jim Carrey's fucking... I don't know what that was. And then, you got the most recent Batman film. I can't remember the director's name.
Matt Reeves.
Matt Reeves.
Yeah.
I like this version, what Tom King did.
Yes.
That's Riddler for me.
I think I'd have to...
fucking, here's the Riddler for you.
Yeah.
No, this way, the way he did his riddles and shit,
that was good. Have you read One Bad Day? So it's a series that takes villains from the Batman universe and gives them their own killing joke where they all have their bad day, and that whole series for the most part was kind of mid. I know that I'm using fucking Gen Z slang, but the best one was the Riddler, and Edgar. I had to make him read it. I feel like you also have to read it, Eric.
I have not read it, but I'm.
Well, yeah, if you like Killing Joke.
Yes, it's the Killing Joke, but with the Riddler. And essentially what happens there is the Riddler finally gets Batman to almost break and actually go against his I'm looking at it right now.
I see it on his shelf.
Yeah, it just magically appeared in Eric's hands.
Are you sticking with the Riddler? Because I feel like now you're.
I don't know.
Now you've got me excited.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Read about the Riddler.
No, never mind.
Yeah, here it is, right here, Edgar. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Edgar, for pulling that out from the shelf, dude. Yeah. Isn't it great that Josh isn't here? By the way. Yeah. All right, let's move on.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
I want to keep talking about it.
About One Bad Day.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about One Bad Day.
That little panel where he talked that he was the one behind helping so-called villain.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Like him being
like the one responsible
with that.
That was fucking genius, dude. Tom King is just the thing about Tom King as a writer is sometimes he can be a little bit too.
Hold on, she's getting her powers back.
Oh shit! So the thing is that like Tom King is just good at writing like dialogue, but sometimes he can be a little bit too cocky, if that makes sense. But in this one, with One Bad Day, with the Riddler, everything he wrote, I felt like that could actually have happened. It could be canon. Like, I agree. I agree.
All right, sorry. Now go back. So you still, like you said, you still sticking with the Riddler?
Okay, maybe not. Maybe not.
I think you just talked yourself out of that.
Yeah. I don't.
To be honest, which is fine. I get it.
Yeah. I don't.
You got me excited.
That's true. Who? You go, Eric. Who's it bad? Who's the worst villain? Look, she's got her powers back, and a new costume.
No, I think that now she had a costume before.
All right. So what?
Edgar, I want to hear Edgar's pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your pick? Negan also?
No.
Who's it?
There's so many though. That's the thing. I can't fucking pull one out of my fucking head right
How
now.
can we not think of a bad fucking villain? There's like a whole Ronan the Destroyer. He's in this episode right now. He's like one of the worst in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'll go with one.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna pick Loki.
Dang, yeah.
And I think it's because, for me, not because I know much about the history of Loki through the comic book series, but when we talk about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you know, I felt like it lacked like a very strong villain presence for me to fall in love with the films. That was a letdown for me.
Really? So you also don't like the Avengers, the first Avengers?
I have only watched the Avengers, and I stopped.
Really?
Oh, I thought you were going to. I thought he was going to continue.
No, there's no continuing. There's not going to continue. It stopped.
That's the end of his thought.
Right, and I stopped. So, okay.
That was kind of the end. Because I was willing to give it all a chance. Like I watched, I liked the first Iron Man film. I liked the first Captain America. I think some of those the earlier films that were building to that point, I thought were enough to keep me roped in. And then I just saw Loki, and I said, okay, I can't keep going any further.
Not even Ultron being introduced got
Never
you back.
even watched Age of
So
Ultron.
it's like, no, damn.
Are you into superhero movies? Or specific?
I enjoy watching. Absolutely.
Okay.
But I mean, I have to look. I have to be. I got to be dialed in. I can't. It's about the villain. You got to have a great villain. You almost got to, like I've said, I will repeat it probably multiple times. You have to like the villain more than the heroes or the,
Yeah.
That's a good.
I'm not watching it. I felt like I wasn't really watching anything. It was like 10 superheroes in the Avengers film, the first one, against one lousy ass villain. Lousy.
I agree.
You also agree? Do you like the Avengers?
No, I like it, but as looking back at it, as Loki, no. Dude, he's not even... Yeah.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing. I don't think Loki's also...
All right, I'm talking about in the comics. He's not even... He's still a fucking joke in it.
Yeah, true. But he did... Did you like the season of the show of Loki?
No. Just like Eric, just like that, just no.
It stopped.
It stopped.
For you? All right, well, fair
I'm
enough.
not hating on Tom Hiddleston. Let me make that clear.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
He's okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. He's not
Like,
good.
is an actor.
All right.
Not great.
Not great, yes.
Maybe
yes.
medium. Just medium.
Oh, that's a good term. I like that term. That's better than overrated, like what Josh said. You know what? I think you're going to do great, Eric. I think you're doing much better than Josh. I think... You got his number. Have you texted him? How is he doing at Walmart? Was he
just... Because this book that Edgar, you just handed me, it's wrapped, so I don't know if he wants me to open that.
Well,
where is a Walmart around here anyway?
I don't know, like 30
We're out here in
fucking
the fucking middle.
Yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere.
I'll text him. I got his number. Let me see what he's doing right now.
Well, look, he's having his flashback.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see.
Ain't that, see, if Josh was here, it's like, that's an indication of him coming back. Hey, what do you think, guys?
All I'm getting is explosive diarrhea.
Oh,
Wait.
What's going on with Josh here?
Little Caesars was a bad choice. They're kicking me out now. What's going on? Well, I'm getting all these mass texts. They're okay, and
I think you should ask him about those water bottles.
oh yeah, hey, did you get?
Did we get the right ones?
Yeah, let's see. Nope. Forgot about the water bottles. God damn, Josh. Jesus Christ.
Okay, Loki here for me. You guys got to pick one.
Yeah,
I'm just waiting.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, we picked one, but then we convinced ourselves, like, actually, you know what? He's a great villain.
Yeah, the Ridley. Okay. If we're gonna contain it to comic books, I'm gonna say, and I actually do mean this. Sinestro.
Oh.
Sinestro. I think he's. I don't care for him. Any villain, I think, from Green Lantern, I don't think is that the only villain he's got?
There's a cool one. I haven't read like Green Lantern, but there's one called Rage.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you already know why.
Yeah.
But he's like, what's going on?
No, go ahead. It's fine.
But that's all I know about that character.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Sinister. Not because of the way Josh.
Sinister. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Kind of like I thought he was one of the best.
Yeah. Oh shit! Hey, the episode's over, and here comes Josh. He's back. Hey, dude, what's going on, man?
Hey, man. What did I miss?
You missed the whole fucking show.
You missed the whole episode, dude. What?
Oh, you guys started without me?
Yeah, dude. You said you were gonna step out, and he never fucking came back.
Well, it's kind of.
I told you that I was gonna get a water bottle.
You didn't, though.
They were out. Just FYI.
You know, it's time
Why'd
to
you
go.
have to-
Hey, it's time to go anyways. You got tickets to.
Oh, that's right, dude. What time is it? We gotta watch Deadpool again, man.
Again?
Yeah, we gotta watch
Guys,
it
I saw
again.
it this morning.
Oh, you saw it?
Let's fucking talk about it.
You want to? Okay, all right.
Let's
hold
just
on.
fucking talk about it, guys.
Dude, shit.
Wait. Yeah, we're going to talk about
We're
it.
gonna talk. Let's go ahead. Let's
Why
jump
not?
into it, man.
Right? Let's just be random because we got to make up for me not being here. Right.
Well, you weren't that important, but it's fine. All right, let's get into it.
This is
It's
my
fine.
presence, and we watched the weakest episode, right?
Yes.
Yeah, whatever. Eric is here too. You know,
Hey, buddy.
he made his debut in Two
Nice.
Brothers. I think he did a great job.
Okay.
I think he did better than you, Josh.
Wow.
We're thinking about replacing him. But let's get into the review for Deadpool and Wolverine. So, well, okay. Josh, you said it's a 7 out of 10. 7.5
so jumping out of the gate on this one, huh?
Let's get the scores out of the way.
Oh, okay.
Well, guys, if you really think about it and you analyze, I'm just kidding. Let's hear everyone else's score
All right.
first
Okay.
before we talk about
Go
it.
ahead. Go ahead. I see how it is, Josh. All right.
A 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10 also. 9 out of 10 also. Josh?
7.
Okay. How should we do this? Should we
Wait,
talk about
what was yours?
9? A 9 and a 10.
9 and
Yeah,
9.
A 9 and a 9.
Eric?
For the record, I did not watch Deadpool versus Wolverine. Am I even saying that? Is that even the
Just
title?
pass the
All
mic
right,
back.
I'll just get it back.
All right, so Deadpool Wolverine.
There it is.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
And say it right as well,
Whatever,
Alberto.
Josh, whatever, man. Well, let's talk about let's talk about the positives. Josh, what did you like about it?
Hugh Jackman coming back.
It's a big one, right?
Yeah, it's a huge
Hugh
one.
Jackman coming back as Wolverine.
Probably one of the greatest intros to a
Yeah.
Marvel movie.
That's what I was gonna say. It's probably, in my opinion, best opening to an MCU film.
Agree.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Variants.
I will say I know. Well, I'll get into it when we get into the negatives. Well, I'm sure your negatives. But yeah, it's cool to see Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool kind of just look at the camera or not look at the camera, but just say indirectly like
the fourth wall.
Yeah, gratuitous cameos and the whole full package. Like what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah,
with the movie.
Oh, what'd you guys think of the Calverine?
Dude, that was fucking cool.
Did you hear what Deadpool said to Cavill? He said, "We're going to treat you better than
the other guys." Yeah, that was so funny. Did you see how he
did it like he did in Mission Impossible? Yeah, I like that. That was a nice little nod. Did you notice that too? Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. Look, I know that the villain wasn't. Who cares, right? It's another.
Movie. Eric, what do you think about Marvel villains, by the way?
I think there's a lack of a presence of Marvel villains in the cinematic universe, strictly.
Would you say typical Marvel movie?
I don't think I understand what you just asked.
All right, just hand it back. All right, no.
It's expected from every Marvel movie not to have a strong villain.
I think it's expected for every Marvel movie to fail at trying to present a great villain.
Well said, sir.
Was he like your lawyer, Josh, or like
right?
Does he speak for you now, or what's going on?
It's nice to have somebody that can actually, yeah.
This is coming from a place where you just fucked up on the Batman v Superman episode, so now you need someone to like. That's what it is, Josh.
Oh, it's gonna come Scream versus Halloween. I'm just letting you know, baby.
No, you're not.
Just letting you know.
No, you're not.
You're not prepared, Josh.
No,
okay.
You're not prepared.
You're never prepared. Okay?
Hold on.
You can't say that when you weren't prepared for Batman v Superman, Josh. You can't.
I got notes. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to dive too far into the Batman vs Superman rabbit hole.
Okay.
You read The Dark Knight Returns, correct?
Yeah.
Were you okay with that element being in Batman vs Superman? Why not?
I just don't think it was executed well.
Yes.
I'm talking about strictly the scene.
Like
how they executed.
Oh, you mean the
scene of them actually battling each
fighting.
other? Right, not the movie. Talking about the scene, because that kind of was what the movie was. That's what the point of the movie was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that I was fine.
Because that right there to me was better than any fucking villain in any Marvel film.
Yep.
At least in the cinematic, from the cinematic platform.
At the time, I agree. But that was the only best part of Batman v Superman.
Anyways,
let's get that.
Let's talk about. Let's talk about Deadpool versus Wolverine.
So, like I was saying, I think so. Yeah, I understand.
The villain wasn't great. The
villain wasn't great.
Agreed.
I understand. The story was kind of just nothing.
Was there a story?
No, but to the movie's credit, I will say that I did see an interview with Ryan Reynolds. He was saying that they didn't have no fucking idea of what Deadpool 3 was going to be about. And it wasn't until Hugh Jackman called him, and he was like, I want to come back. Well. And Ryan Reynolds, like, that same day I had a pitch to Marvel, and we just made it up on the spot. So it's like, yeah, it totally makes, I can see that. Just
but you know why they ultimately did it, right? And, like, why Marvel was like, oh, let's do it.
Because they're in the low point.
You got Hugh Jackman coming in.
Yeah. I agree.
Marvel is obviously in a very desperate state.
Mm-hmm. We can all agree on that, yeah. But going back to the movie, I think even despite all of that, and I know you said that like the humor feels forced, and I do agree there are some jokes that fall flat, but for most of the time, I think the humor lands. I think.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
And I think that overshadows any of like the jokes that fell flat.
I would say less than half, but I agree.
Yeah. But this is like one of the, and I'm being honest, like this is one of the only films that I can say that like the cameos elevated the film for me, because they didn't have a purpose.
I wouldn't say they were much cameos, like
yeah, right.
There was something about it that made it. They felt
felt like they were important to the movie. I really like that.
For you, someone who's like really shitting on it doesn't really sound like a 9 out of 10.
I'm not shitting on it. What are you talking about?
I agree with that.
Give it back, Eric. I don't want to hear you right now.
What was it? 9 out of 10? You said 9 out of 10.
Yeah, 9 out of 10.
But it had no story. Villain was whatever. Blech.
Yeah, Well, I'm building a case here, so I don't know about
the comedy fell flat.
For someone who said it's a
Sounds
7.5, it sounds like you think it's probably a 5 out of 10.
7 out of
Whatever,
10.
I don't care. But listen, okay, despite all of that, I like the message of being forgotten and like not mattering anymore.
To an extent, don't we all not matter?
All right, you know what? Shut up, Josh. Okay, we're not talking about fucking like getting into some philosophical shit. But
honest question, right?
Yeah, whatever. Okay, look, but no, I do like the theme of like legacy and like how these other films from Fox and how they held down the fort before the MCU came and did its thing. And I liked how they gave these certain characters their final bow and being able to just say goodbye to Marvel and the MCU. I don't know. I enjoyed that. I like that aspect of it because I grew up with it. I grew up with the X-Men films. I grew up fucking with the Fantastic Four and all these terrible films, and just seeing them get just a little bit of like justice. I think it was like, damn, that actually like.
I will say that the first Fantastic Four movie was pretty underrated.
Oh, goddamn. Give it back to Eric. So we're going to go ahead and just go with him.
It was underrated. It's not like a great movie, but I appreciated it.
Really? Are we going to have to do a fucking like debate
because it's not a great movie, but I enjoyed it. There was something about it that was great.
What
Rise
was
of
it?
The Silver Surfer was garbage. I think the whole aspect of coming together, working together, being a family, accepting who you are.
Deadpool versus, and Wolverine sounds just like it.
Sounds like that.
Yeah, but we're also talking a movie that came out like 20 years ago that did it first. So Deadpool. And
this one executed it right though.
Yeah, this one did it better, dude. You're gonna say Fantastic Four is better than Deadpool Wolverine?
I didn't say that. I don't.
You're going like you're thinking about it, Josh.
I didn't say that. I don't think you guys are just listening. You know. I don't know, that's what the fucking problem is. Edgar, what did you think about the movie? What do you think is wrong with the movie? Fucking speak up, child. Sitting there like saying nothing for the last 5-10 minutes.
Let me talk to you. From the get-go, I knew this shit was not going to be that great. Okay.
You rated it a 9 out of 10.
No, yeah.
Like your expectations before going in.
No,
saying. Is that what you're saying?
The thing is, I took it for what it was. Mm-hmm. I knew it was not going to be a fucking,
that's good.
Dark Knight
like
type of level, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You were there to see Deadpool and Wolverine.
And they nailed it.
That's all I went for, Mm-hmm. I wasn't there for the plot or anything. I was there just to see those two characters team up, as so to speak.
Yeah, I think if you're going into this film thinking that it's going to be like...
Look, I do agree with all the shit you guys are saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I took it for what it is.
Yeah, but wouldn't
it's just a fun fucking... To me, it is a comic book.
It did kind of... I feel like it also just, gave the MCU, like, just breathed some fresh air into it.
It did.
So,
I think...
Can we agree to this? Humor was forced. More so, I would say.
I disagree, but...
Okay. Not all of it. I think some of it went...
Yeah, some of it, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I think most of it was pretty bad, in my opinion. I think the fourth wall was kind of too much, knowing that...
but that's what you expect from the character,
Yeah. I think the F-bombs were kind of forced. I feel like anytime you do a rated R movie, like even Logan, that was my problem with Logan. Like he had to say fuck. Like how many times do I have to say fuck? Which is just too unrealistic to me, in my opinion. I think.
But I don't think it. At least for me, it's not a glaring enough problem that it detracts from the entire experience.
I think it can if it's like used in every other sentence.
Well, I mean, for you it does, but like for me, watching Logan, like that's not what I go away thinking is like, oh, Logan said a bunch of F-bombs,
Yeah.
And I think the same thing with Deadpool Wolverine. It's like if you focus on those things, or if that's what, if that's what you're coming away thinking, it's like, oh, it's a lot of forced humor, and it's like,
yeah.
But with me, it's like I understood that this is a Deadpool film. I understand there's gonna be a lot of fucking like fourth wall breaks and jokes and shit like that. But going in with that expectation, I was just like, it's good. I enjoyed it for
What
for
about
that,
the music? Do you feel like the music was a little much?
No, I think they selected it really well.
I think so.
I think so.
I feel like it was too much, and ever since Guardians of the Galaxy came out, every fucking movie pretty much has to do it for the most part.
I mean, I agree.
Don't get me wrong,
But-
I like some of it.
So you're
but I felt
talking
like
about
it
the
was too
licensed
much.
music then? I thought you were talking about like the score to the movie.
No, you're talking about the license
No,
like
okay,
music.
License. Yeah, like
But
I
if-
appreciated the Back to the Future. Okay, like that was spot on.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciated the Madonna theme, but a lot of the other ones were just kind of. And that Madonna theme, they kind of played it a lot.
They paid a lot of fucking money for that. I'm sure they
Right.
better fucking use it a lot.
They kind of milked the shit out of that.
I was
just to be
okay with
fair.
that though. I think I was. Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, look. So hold on.
Go ahead.
You seen Deadpool 1 and 2? Like,
Mhm.
what do you think about it in terms of its ranking with this one?
I think it's better than the second one. The first one is still better in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't know, I just feel like, at least for me, watching and just I haven't seen 2 or 1 in a while, but 1 and 2. I don't know. I feel like those films are on par with Deadpool, Wolverine, also, but again, just the inclusion of Hugh Jackman is just sort of like brought it up a little bit, you know.
So before we ask Edgar, you're a Logan fan. Obviously, they shit on the end of Logan. How did you feel about that?
I was okay with it.
You're okay with that?
Yeah,
Did you
I
hear what
think it's-
James Mangold said?
What did he say? He wasn't
Movies
aware
like
of
this
that?
actually ruin cinema.
He said that?
He was not happy about it.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, I don't think those were his words exactly, but like he states that it does ruin like certain movies. Have to like look it up.
Really?
But
Okay, what were you gonna say?
I forgot now.
no, but what
Trying to think. Go ahead, guys.
Dude, I don't know. I just like that. To me,
Well, you guys went straight to the negatives, so what's the positives then?
No, I did. I gave positives, didn't I?
I mean, it was mostly. I don't know. I feel like
that's
it
what I'm
was-
saying.
I feel like it was going.
That's why I'm surprised you guys rate it higher when you're so negative.
No, dude. I think seeing that scene alone with Wolverine and Deadpool when they fought.
Oh, where?
For the
Which
first
one?
time when Hell's Bells was playing.
Oh, that one.
That I think was like, goddamn, top 10 like best MCU scenes. I think. Yeah, when they fought again, also in the
car,
in the car too.
Yeah, he says it's the death of storytelling.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the context?
Logan director James Mangold makes dig at multiverse, states the death of storytelling.
So that wasn't about Wolverine Deadpool then?
He says he wishes Hugh Jackman was not Wolverine again.
Really?
Yeah.
And what do you think about that?
If somebody else was reintroduced as Wolverine, I would have been okay with that.
Really? Do you have like a fan casting at all in your head that like you want to see?
Not really.
No?
I think Henry Cavill would have been interesting, but I think he would have been too big in my opinion. I do like the idea of what's that fucking guy's name? That British guy that played the singer.
That played the singer. What? Oh, that was Elton John.
Yeah. There's like a lot of
I
talks.
had him too.
There's a lot of talks of him potentially being Wolverine. I think
Yeah.
that would have been a good choice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's tough, right? Because Hugh Jackman's been doing it for like 20 years. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, with his movie now done and out of the way, and I think they're also in the film kind of signaling that like this is we're on our way out with like the multiverse, or at least this phase of the MCU. Did this at all give you any optimism that like they're gonna go into like the right direction?
I don't know. It's a wait and see for me.
The wait and see.
Because it wasn't like a great. It wasn't amazing, right? It didn't blow me away. Like I liked it, I enjoyed it, but for it to be like, oh man, this is gonna save
Marvel
series,
Cinematic Universe.
it's gonna like Secret Wars.
That's what you told me too, and I said the same thing.
That it wasn't gonna save.
It's
the
not
MCU.
saving it. I just got to see what they have to do with it. You know, So far, like they pointed out in the film, like it's a joke. It's a running joke. Like you're joining the Marvel universe in a low point, you know. So they acknowledge that they fucked up. You know.
Yeah, but I think it takes balls to say too.
Mm-hmm.
You know that like hey, we're kind of in a low point right now, but I think.
See, what you guys are doing is just you're fucking going so deep into it.
You think we're thinking too much about it? All right.
If you
You're
just
just
go
taking
in,
it for what it is. All right.
How the hell you?
They're so desperate that they have to bring back Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom.
See, I agree with him. See, and you're like, it makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
I'm gonna say
what he said.
Yeah, I know, but like
I'm gonna say what Josh said. It's a wait and see. I think.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Well, look, I think the MCU can infinitely reboot at this point. I don't even think they need. I don't even know if low point. I think they're just kind of at. They're definitely reaching at the bottom of the candy bag, like pulling out like the those what are those little peanut gum? I don't even know what they are. It's like the marshmallow peanut, like
Oh
the
yeah, I know
worst.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the worst candy in the bag. They don't care. Like, just give them a few years. They can just keep going. They're gonna reboot Spider-Man again. They've done this what 3 times now with Spider-Man.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna do it. They'll keep doing it. They'll keep going.
So and the thing
have
is,
no
what's
problem
funny
doing
is
it.
like comic books do it all the time.
Exactly.
Comic
Comic books.
Ninja Turtles been rebooted.
Yes.
Spider-Man's origin.
Comic books have never
retellings of
stopped.
What? Yeah.
They've never stopped, and they will continue to go. Look, Disney's got the deepest pocket. They will keep going.
Yeah.
I think, as far as actors are concerned, to his point about Logan, excuse me, Wolverine, Logan, whatever. I think it's okay to kind of introduce new faces at this point. I didn't see this film, but I think it is time where you could probably start bringing in new faces for like an X-Men reboot, and it would be. I think it could be good. I think it could be.
Yeah.
I'm saying it will.
But can they though? It's not even. They're not even in the MCU.
See, you're the only one. It's not even a fucking review anymore. It's not. And now we're talking about the future of fucking MCU. But like that's what I said too. It's time to show new faces. Like they barely introduced the new Avengers, and that's what they were leading towards.
I think this is a review.
Oh, okay.
I think it is still because
Okay.
you guys are bringing up like great points about the film and what you thought about the story and where it's led down this road. I think of like, well, where are we going next? And that's okay.
Okay.
I think that's okay.
No, I agree.
What do you think Alberto and Edgar rate the movie actually?
You originally said 9.
9.
What did you originally say?
Same code for different reasons. So.
I believe Edgar's 9 is.
You don't believe my 9?
Hold on. I think.
Okay.
Well, I think he's a little bit more genuine because he's just like, dude, I loved what it was for what it is. Like, he didn't put it on a pedestal. I think he just was like, bang, there it is. Maybe you loved the yellow suit. I thought that kind of looked cool. And
yes.
It's like you never seen that before. I think for you, maybe I'm just speaking from my perspective.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe a little premature because you had so much to say that made sense to me. I haven't even watched the movie.
Yeah.
And what you described to me, I'm like, damn, like you really thought about the film. You really paid attention to the story, and I kind of almost feel like from my
missed the
perspective,
point
went
kinda?
backwards. Like you toned it down to like maybe like a 7.2. I don't know. I'm making that number up at this point. I'm not deciding that for you, but you convinced me because you were like, dude, this is.
What does he rank it?
I think you're more like in the 7s now.
Oh damn! Albert.
Dang, he's no different than Josh Scott, huh?
So you're on the same level as Josh Scott, as Josh just alluded to.
All right. Fair enough.
Fuck you.
Damn, Josh, you gonna be like that? You gonna be like that right now, dude? Nah, I don't know. I think it's still. I think I enjoyed it more than you. I'm pretty sure.
No,
I think we can probably agree on that. I think.
No, I enjoyed it. I really.
No, I think I enjoyed it more than you did.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know about that, but
No, we enjoyed it on the same level. I liked it to a degree. 7 is still a good score. I don't know why you're so sensitive about it.
all right, fair enough.
Maybe Josh's score is more like a 6.
There you go. Yeah.
A 6 out of 10.
It does seem like you're not very.
I liked it.
Okay, so you liked it. Okay.
I did like
I guess your version of like just.
So why is 7 then? If you like it.
because it has faults.
Okay.
You know, I can't. I can still rank shit low and like, still like it.
I feel like
if I go down to a 6, I should not like it. Anything 6 and below, I'm like, it was watchable, but then it was meh.
I feel like you enjoy the jokes then.
I enjoyed the jokes, not all of them. Some of them it was like forced, a little too much. Maximum effort. Why the fuck did he have to say that every time?
That's his thing though. From the first one too, right? That's like his.
Yeah. I mean, and maybe I'm biased, right? Well, let me ask you guys this, okay?
It's like saying if Wolverine said "bub" a lot. He said that shit a lot too.
Yeah, in the comics.
And
that's
in
comic
the movie
accurate.
too. Okay.
Deadpool doesn't say maximum effort in the comic books.
Yeah, he does.
Does he really?
Mm-hmm.
I hate that guy. I'm not a Deadpool. I think Deadpool is overrated. This is the point I'm.
You think everything's overrated, John? Shit.
No, I don't. A lot of things are overrated. This is gonna be overrated too. This character. Spider-Man. We kind of talked about Spider-Man: Far From Home.
No Way Home.
No Way Home. Excuse me. What did you like more, Deadpool or Spider-Man: No Way Home?
Deadpool, I think.
Yeah. You? Deadpool?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like Spider-Man more. If I were to talk about movies that were so good after Endgame, I would say Spider-Man, Deadpool. I'm also like biased because obviously I'm a Spider-Man fan, right? I don't know. This was good. I still enjoyed it, but there was just a lot of.
Was it the story also that you?
The story was weak, man.
Yeah.
Story was so non-existent. It was so weak. I don't know the direction of where it's going. At least No Way Home had a direction, and it was kind of going to tease you what was to come. I don't know where this one was trying to go, besides just saying, hey man, we brought back Hugh Jackman, we're giving you what you wanted.
Fair.
But there were a lot of things that I liked about it. I love it when I see what I just did there.
What did you do? What's going on?
Just kidding. No, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I got giddy. The mask bothered me. Wolverine's mask.
What? Really?
It was so CGI during the fight scene and stuff.
What the fuck did you expect though when he was about to fight?
I don't know. It just that just bothered me for some reason. I don't know.
It bothered me with the Gambit. He looked like it was too fucking tight on him.
Yeah, that bothered me too. But
seeing it again, it's just
at that point, I'm being nitpicky, and I admit that. I really do. Let me ask you guys this question. This is like another subject. What do you guys feel about Blade being the all-time longest-running comic book character of all time? Like 30 plus years.
Yeah, I mean that's cool.
That's it.
I mean, I haven't watched too many of the Blade.
I think it's dumb.
What?
Well, 3 movies. 3.5. If you include this movie.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know, man.
Well, I was burping, but now I'm going to talk. I think Blade needs to be completely scratched, clean, redone.
Yeah.
Let's just start over. Let's forget about Wesley Snipes. Thanks. That's it. You could redo Blade.
They are.
I'm just saying, I think it could be done well. I'm just saying it's supposed to be. It could be done well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's aged out. What's that other one? What's the other one? I don't even think it's Marvel. I don't want to dive into it. Spawn? Yeah, redo that too.
I wish.
6.9. Deadpool. Wolverine.
You give out the ratings in here. So 6.9.
6.9.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
You're saying I'm a 7.2?
7.8.
Oh, come on. You might as well just round it off, give him an 8.
It's like it's right there.
I just like mine because it's like 69.
But you believe his 9.
I believe his 9 because he knew what he was going into, and he's sticking with it. I can hear it in his right down in his soul.
That was a solid response. You know, Edgar has grown, by the way, since top 5 horror movies of all time.
He has, right?
He has grown a lot.
I agree.
I
agree, man.
I'm proud of you, son.
Wait, we're talking about Evil Dead. remake remake Evil Dead.
That was on your list.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I admit I didn't fucking was ready for that shit.
Yeah, but you're ready for it now, dude.
Yeah.
I agree too, man. Now we're just giving out compliments. I think you are.
Yeah,
you have grown, man. You have grown.
Finally taking notes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, I mean, look.
I feel like we didn't even talk about the fucking whole movie, though.
It's fine, too. This happens. But look, this was a great episode.
Hold on.
You have more?
Before.
I want to continue shooting on it. Hold on.
Favorite scene of the movie?
When they fight for the first time, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be that, too. Just the way they introduced it and everything. It's fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even Deadpool points it out. I was like, get ready, guys. This is what you guys want.
Yeah,
it's
get
like,
your special socks out.
It's like, fuck yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the way he fucking, he was,
crawling,
that was
like an
fucking
animal
cool.
and shit.
Yeah.
I think my final thought is this. I think it did what it set out to do.
I feel like Edgar should be saying that.
His final say?
Yeah. Give him the final say.
Go ahead.
Give him the final say.
No, hold on. When Chris Evans showed up, was the only me that thought it was fucking Captain America?
I think I knew it was going to be Johnny Storm.
Did you?
Yeah, Fox.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four. Yeah.
What's your final say on Deadpool Wolverine?
Yeah, Mr. 9.0.
Like I told you, I just take it for what it is.
Take it for what it is, huh?
Or the title with Deadpool and Wolverine. What the fuck do you think? They're going to go save fucking, I don't know, the president or some shit?
I expected that.
Come on, even just for me too, like just him putting in the mask and everything was like fan service. It's fan service.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
I agree.
You are changing my perspective on it, Edgar. I appreciate that. I know, legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that the suit also had a purpose also. Like he didn't just wear it because he wore it. Like he even said it like, this is the only thing that reminds me of
the X-Men.
Yeah, they wanted him to wear it and he refused to. So now
it's not only just because Hugh Jackman didn't wear it for like all this whole fucking career as Wolverine, but they gave it an actual like purpose in the story.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of cool. And I like the line that his daughter gave. That was like you were never the right guy until you were. Yeah. It's like that totally encapsulates his character for all the fucking X-Men films. Mm-hmm. It's like he was never the right guy until he had to be the right guy. You know, like they didn't shy away from saying that like you're the fucking X-Man, dude.
Yeah,
you're the reason why. They said it. He's the fucking anchor being of his timeline. You know, like that's how important he was. So I like that. I think that they paid a good tribute to Wolverine. I still think the ending of Logan is better. But
hold on, I don't know if you even read Old Man Logan, but for us here,
why did you roll your eyes?
Oh, he's gonna pull it out too. He doesn't have it. See.
I continue with your point.
So you think this Wolverine was that version that we got?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Even though he kind of like, yeah, okay,
yeah.
That was see, that's kind of like I said, it's just fan service. It's fucking cool. It like
no, all were all those variants were the best Wolverine versions. The Apocalypse version,
yes,
the golden, the yellow and brown with the Hulk, the Patch,
you
know, the 4-foot tall one,
comic accurate
Wolverine,
yeah. Nah, I just it was cool to see him come back. And it didn't feel, at least to me, it didn't feel like it ruined the ending of Logan. I think it was just another good send-off to the character, you know?
Just in comic terms, what if?
Yeah, you're right. It was like kind of like a what if. You
know? I don't know. What else can we say? Is that it?
I mean, I think so. I think we said all we had to say. So,
is it true he's going to be doing it until he's 90?
Probably. Probably. I know they're going to do that with Robert Downey Jr., probably.
That man already looked like he's 90.
Yeah. Well, you're getting up there, Josh, so don't.
You're right behind me.
Yeah. What are you talking about? He's probably behind you more than he, so I'm young. I'm gonna be okay. This has been a great episode of Two Brothers and
friend.
All right, cool. And we also had
an Eric.
Eric, yeah. Thank you, Eric, for being a part of the episode. We really appreciate you joining.
Long time coming.
Yeah, and we hope to have you on more. I think you're a great addition to the podcast. Yeah, guys, we'll see you guys on the next episode of Two Brothers.